Yo, what is up, Zombie Nation? I'm Dame and welcome back to another episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information, and everything you need to know about zombies. We got a like goal today of 400 likes. If you can guys smash that, go down there and make that thumb blue. That is totally awesome. Thank you so much in advance. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to share this video with your friends on any social network site. And if you're new around here and not subscribed, make sure to subscribe for daily COD Zombie news updates every single day. But with that out of the way with, let's get straight into that video. News is kind of scarce today. Scarce, get it? Scarce news, scarce, yeah. I'm fucking sick of these jokes, they're so bad. Anyway, just like many of yourselves, I cannot wait to get myself onto Revelations. By the time this video has dropped, it probably is already live for you. So I suppose the first story is that Revelations is coming out at 10 AM Pacific Time Standard, and if you're in the UK, which is GMT, is roughly 6 PM. So by the time this video up, you should already be playing Revelations, and if you're not, it's available, guys. So watch this video, leave a like, and go over and start that Easter egg. But let's get on to our first main story today. It was posted on the COD Zombies Reddit by a Mr. M1K3 Edits with a Z. He's just posted up a post. It reads, Zetsubo No Shima, glowing Easter egg orb found underneath behind spawn. Now, as you may or may not know, there are a lot of weird orbs popping up at the minute in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. We had the one from Gorod Krovi, which so far has been able to make it disappear. We can shoot it with a gun, it disappears instantly. There's no type of glitch there. We think that is genuinely some sort of orb, something special going on in the Gorod Krovi. Then we have the lighting orbs from Shadows of Evil. Yep, I've covered these like twice, I'm not covering them anymore. There's blue orbs outside the window. We believe it is reflections of the gate worms. They only appear when the gate worms appear. When you pick them up, the gate worms disappear. There's even one particular scene where you can look at a certain type of a window, look at the other half of the window, and it disappears. It's plain reflection. It cannot be saw from outside. So he pretty much debunked these. Well, he's just found a brand new orb in Zetsubo No Shima, but the weird one about this is that it doesn't spawn as a reflection. It doesn't spawn outside the map. It spawns under the map. As you can see, also next to there, we have all the perk machines, which, as you know, they spawn in at certain points in the game whilst playing Zetsubo No Shima. But also underneath is a blue orb. Now, we're not sure what this blue orb is for. There is some conversation saying that this particular orb is there just for the Skull of Non-Stop Way. When you do the Skull of Non-Stop Way, you've got to charge it, and you get the little blue orbs that fly at the keepers. So there's a lot of people speculating that this is sort of a placeholder for that orb under the map, which I find very weird, because we haven't found a placeholder for an orb within Gorod Krovi, and we have to do exactly the same when we do the lockdown event to incubate the egg. When you kill the zombies, it charges the egg and the little blue orbs fly out. Well, we haven't saw these blue orbs in Gorod Krovi in any spawn locations apart from underneath the fountain. There's a square box. So it maybe can come from there. But guys, I thought I'd bring this to you. This is very interesting. There's a lot of people saying that this is for the School of Non-Stop Way. Me, myself, I find it very weird that they would spawn an orb under the map, and then that orb would be the, let's say, charging pods from when you kill the keepers. But I will keep you updated on this situation, guys. It's very interesting that this has been found now and wasn't found a long time ago. This is very bright, and I would have expected that somebody would have found this already. So keep your eye out on this story, guys. I will keep you updated. And of course, if you manage to find anything yourself, if you manage to spawn this in any sort of way or different manner of what we have already, please make sure to hit me up on Twitter to let me know what exactly you have done. And on to the last story for today. It comes again from the COD Zombie Reddit. It was posted by the user of TNTDragonR. That's a lot easier to pronounce, I must admit. Now, we just posted up a post saying some more confirmation that we have to do something with the corruption engine towers. If you don't know what the corruption engine towers are, it's those big red towers that are in Revelations. You have to do the corruption engines to open up the portals. Now, everything I'm about to tell you all comes from the same trailer. Now, there's one particular shot within the trailer with richtofen standing in the front, and the corruption engine is working, the top bit is spinning around, and this is not seen within the game. And there is a lot of people saying, damn, this got to be something really important. But there's a lot of people saying, this is just for the trailer. Don't take what the trailer does for a real thing, because the chances are it's just for the trailer and they've just chucked it in there for cinematic purposes. But within that same trailer, it points out every single state that the corruption tower is in. We've got a picture on screen now which shows the corruption tower before you've done the corruption turrets. It's blue, it's spinning. That is the standard state of the corruption tower. Then we got the next state of the corruption tower when you've actually done the corruption engines. It's broken, the top is smashed, it's not spinning anymore. Basically, it's a broken corruption tower. So they've showed it in its entirety so far, the blue and the red, both broken and fixed. But that first particular image I just spoke about shows richtofen stood in front of the corruption engines with a red tower that is still spinning and not broken. Now it seems very odd to me that they would add this particular scene. Of course there's a lot of people saying this is just for cinematic purposes, but I don't understand why they would show all the actual different stages of the corruption turrets if this wasn't actually a real stage. Like I said, you've got the blue spinning tower, you do the corruption engines, then it goes red, then it goes broken. That should basically be all that should be added within the trailer, because that's all that happens in game. But if Richtofen is stood in front of a corruption tower for like a millisecond, which is on trailer, then maybe there is a different route, a different way, a different manner, a different Easter egg, or something different we have to do to make that corruption engine red, but keep it spinning. We don't know what it leads to, we don't know what it does, we don't know how to do it, and we don't know if it's real. But this was beautifully pointed out by this Reddit user, so I thought I'd share this story with you. It's really got us thinking there's a lot more to this game. If you want to go and check out the original post, there's a lot of discussion about this particular post and people saying why and people saying why not. So if you want to check it out, the links are in the description. Me myself, I just can't wait to jump on Xbox. It's going to be released within like an hour or two from me, so I'm just very hyped to get onto Revelations right now and start playing about. I'm hoping there's going to be an update which is over a couple of gigabytes, because if it is, then we can almost guarantee there's a lot of new things added, and I'm pretty much hoping that PlayStation 4 gets a quick update as well, because if they definitely get an update after having an update the other day, there is definitely some new stuff added within this game. So the search starts again now, guys. We're going to have to look at these corruption engines. We're all thinking there's another ending, we're all thinking and hoping the super Easter egg, so let's hope this little bit of evidence proves that there is more to the corruption towers and more to Revelations. I suppose time will tell. But sadly, guys, that's all the news I got for today. Sorry the episode was a little bit slow, a little bit short. Not a lot of news in there. There's only like 2 stories. I really do apologize. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really excited to get onto Revelations on Xbox and smash this Easter egg and start the super Easter egg hunt. I'm very excited. I cannot wait to jump on there. I may live stream it later, guys. I'm not able to live stream to YouTube. I just haven't got the equipment. So if I do, it will be on Twitch. I will have a Twitch link in the description. Well, it's just Damon That Game on Twitch. That's really easy to follow. So you can just go over to Twitch, follow me, and when I go live, you can watch me play Revelations with a crew. I mean, why not, eh? But yeah, guys, you've been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you have, don't forget we're trying to hit that like goal today of 400 likes. Again, like yesterday, guys, you absolutely smashed it. We're at nearly 600 likes on yesterday's video. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it, and it means the absolute world to me. So thank you. And also, guys, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, share this video with your friends. And if you're new around here and you're not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe for daily COD Zombie news updates every single day. But guys, this has been Dame. This has been your daily episode of your source for COD Zombies news, zombie information, and everything you need to know about zombies. And we are at, oh yes, we've just hit it, 44,020 subscribers.